eyesight and guess it's all RLF.
Ever since Sarge's been standing here, Elton John's been at his house.
That's also this house. So
Elton John's gonna get you. He's coming through your window.
if you were to be like stalked as prey by any of the like pop artists of the past,
Wait, like, are they trying to kill me? Or
Are they chasing after you singing their songs?
yes.
Oh my god. So, but like, do they sing songs? Are the songs they sing based around the murders they do?
No, it'd be like you would turn a corner and then Britney Spears would be like, "Oh baby, baby."
Oh god.
And then like and then you turn another corner and it's fucking Joel, and he's like, "I'm cutting out," and he's just like slashing at you. Yeah. Scary enough to give you a heart attack.
I'll be honest. I would not fear Billy Joel.
No.
Unless he was behind the wheel of a car.
Ooh, a fun
fair.
fact: Captain Apathy's papa used to talk to Billy Joel.
Wow.
Nobody
wow.
believes that.
No, it's true.
Now, who's
Nobody
that fun
believes-
for?
Everyone who likes Billy Joel,
Who's
and
that fact fun for?
maybe little Captain Apathy. Fun fact.
Trivia.
Yeah.
We are friends with a guy whose dad talked to an important person.
My mom.
Important person.
I'm pretty sure.
I mean, in the scheme of life, I like. Listen, it's great music, but
Well, what's your if you? What,
Oh, well, yeah.
I don't know.
great.
Important's a big word.
Piano man.
It's important.
the one.
I love Joel. I'm a big Billy
You
Joel
have
fan.
to.
Yeah, I have to by law.
By Leia. My mom,
By what?
I'm pretty sure she used to, there was a bar, and she said that he used to stop at it, it's like near here, like after shows that he would do at one of the places, he would stop there after the show and like go into the bar, and they'd close it down, he would just play songs.
like in the 80s.
Yeah, not like now.
Well, no. Well, yeah, but there's a lot
Well,
of
yeah,
time.
like back, well, like, yeah, back in like the,
Well, when would have your older brother been?
Well, I was just trying to.
no,
When did he show up on the scene? What year?
who, my brother?
Yeah.
I don't fucking know.
Yes, dude. I mean,
Well,
40s.
he's,
So he's like 80,
70,
81?
Yeah.
He's
So
like
then this-
he's like what? He's 40. He's gotta be like 47, 48 now. He's
Yeah.
old. So that's math. And you
We're
do that.
old. They're just older.
Yeah.
I'm in my prime, Matt.
You've been saying that for 10 years.
You don't get
At a
this.
certain point.
Oh man.
I'm just warning you. There's a big adjustment coming. I gotta shift positions.
All right, yeah, go for it. We're,
I can be perched up here and be good.
yeah, Matt's on there's like a 2-foot pedestal, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
done- he's
it's
like a bird sitting-
slowly
he's like a
rocking
gargoyle.
back and forth over a pit of acid.
It's pretty
Yeah,
nice.
and he's got his feet, like he doesn't have shoes on. He's got his feet like wrapped around like a log.
Well, you
Like a
know, I have
vulture.
those like digitized like talons.
Yeah, I'm looking at him.
instead of
It's
feet.
gross.
Yeah.
Yeah, I hate it.
Yeah.
Much like a hawk.
I don't know. I think they're not. If you clean them up, pretty nice.
No, they're full talons.
Yeah, but you can cut stuff with them. It's pretty good.
That is
Like
pretty good.
onions.
It is pretty good.
Like the innards of your.
But I can never play footsie.
Carcasses you find.
Maybe
But I can never play footsie.
You could try.
yeah,
It'd
you
be
could try.
horribly painful.
I mean, yeah.
You could curl up the
He was trying to play
toes.
footsie earlier with Sean.
No. Okay. So
Go
no. Yes, but I was doing it as
Nobody believes this.
You mean
I
Tony?
like
You
a
haven't
doctor.
even said it yet. Nobody
Tony
believes it.
Spumoni?
What was his name?
I could not tell you for the life of me
Wait, who?
what fake name we used for him.
For sure.
Jack.
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 Was it Jack?
It was
It
Jack.
sounds
I think
like
it was
Jack.
Yeah.
What fake name we use?
Could never. Not in a million years. 1 second later, it was Jack.
I was like, oh, really? The encyclopedia that you have up there can't come up with that one?
You know what's so funny? You say that, but I listened to episodes 1 and 2 in preparation for this, and
That sounds terrible.
I well, first of all, some of it was kind of funny. Some of it aged well. Some of it aged like milk.
So even better.
Like,
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
definitely.
yeah.
I like that chunky milk.
That's a decade,
Chunky
sir.
lemon milk. What'd you say?
That's a decade, sir.
Yeah, it is.
We're different people.
It's true.
I'm not.
Yeah, definitely. I tell you what, it was interesting listening to it 10 years later. It makes me, well, certain things I said, I'm like, ugh, what a fucking asshole. Like, I just, which is actually, like, makes me feel good. Because it means I've grown as a person.
Right, exactly.
Which is good. And other things, I'm like, oh, that's pretty funny.
It's
And
a
then,
mix.
I'm sorry?
It's a mix.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, so it
It
makes
was
a
pretty
lot.
good overall.
I think humor gets more defined as we age, and we lose some of the qualities that we like less about ourselves.
Yeah.
No, dude, I like
As we
everything
more
the
settle
same.
into who we are. I think that's more it. You just get more comfortable with who you are.
Yeah, you just accept yourself and the flaws. You're like, I guess this is it. That's so sad.
No one's gonna make me change.
I'll make myself an old dog.
That's
I
right.
don't want to learn new tricks.
No, fuck new tricks.
Learn a new trick once. I didn't care for it.
It was a dirty trick.
You could learn one new trick. All right, so
One
we're
new trick.
all mid-30s now.
We're 34.
Oh, early
Yeah.
30. This guy.
That's mid-30s.
32. No, I was being
oh.
exact.
I'm the earliest.
Yeah, us three
Oh,
are
I thought you
34
were-
and he's
Get the
30.
scale
Psych's
out.
32.
Yeah.
I thought you were saying like, no, it's gonna be 35.
Oh no! Actually, it was when Jim was here. He and I were discussing that we are now mid 30s, and I don't like that.
No.
I miss early 30s, and
I'm
it's
okay
only a
with
month ago.
Early 30s, dude. It's cute.
Yeah. 'Cause
feels
it's-
great.
Early is 0, 1, and 2. Mid is 3, 4, and 5, and late is 6, 7, 8. Oh wait, it's 7, 8, 9.
What's 6 then? 5?
Mid.
Oh.
What's-
Mid
yeah,
is
no.
What,
four,
it's
mid
6,
is 4,
5?
5, 6.
Yeah, bro. No, I was just going backwards.
You go backwards.
Yo,
Right out of my
yo,
face.
wolf banana, bro.
We showed Nikolai that wolf banana. Loved it.
Matt
Give
showed
that
us wolf
a
banana.
banana. Eurovision is trash, and I love it.
You were just going hard on Eurovision earlier. You're like, oh, let's find something to watch. Well, I'll just go through all these Eurovision.
You misunderstand me when I say trash. Things can be bad and also good.
They're not. They weren't good.
Yeah, that
They were good. You liked Wolf Time.
wolf. Give that wolf a banana.
That Grandma Banana Wolf. That was all right.
Yeah,
I like that one. It was
That was
catchy.
all right.
yeah, and
It was
then
also the only one that was in English.
the Ukrainian Nordic rave in the woods with Trinity. All right, well, that one's take it or leave it.
And then the other one.
Matt
the,
has talked himself out of fandom.
And then the other one doesn't count because I already like them. One of their songs.
No, it's just wacky and weird.
You're wacky, and I tell people all the time, and they dislike it.
All right, well, fair enough. They don't have to like me, but they will respect me.
And that's something I say to myself in the mirror every day.
Yeah, it's weird. I do too, but I've never once believed it.
They don't have to like me. But they have to respect me. And then I weep. And then I say it again. And then I go to work. I work from home. For myself. Did anybody else listen to RLF 1 or 2 in preparation?
No, God, no.
That's awesome. That's good.
I'm very sorry that
No, I like
that.
it, man.
No, but I think that is actually so. Number one, that is totally in line with our shtick.
Boy, oh boy. Can I tell you one of my favorite things about RLF 1 is like 10 minutes in, there's a point where we just kind of start talking shop production wise. And I go, we're going to cut this, right? And you go, no, we're not. Like, all right. Well, at least we're setting the standard up right.
This is
but
good.
then I keep assuming you're going to actually cut it, and then you clearly don't. And you set that standard immediately.
He's not gonna listen to check if I cut this.
Yeah, because the end of the episode, like we have like what are we at? Oh, about an hour 5 minutes. Oh, let's do an hour 10. Because if you want to get a full hour, you're gonna cut some of that. And he's like, you go, no, I'm not.
It's just super honest. And you're like, oh, that kidder.
Oh, Al's so funny.
But you can hear my earnest voice, like, no, he's a professional. He's gonna cut the flotsam and the jetsam. Tighten it up.
There's a nightmare scenario running in my head right now where I'm going, I know we've done this 100 times, but I didn't see him put an SD card in, so I don't know that it's there. And then,
He's like, shit, let me check real quick.
Oh, it's in there.
okay.
Thank you, though.
We've done that. We've done that one too many times.
It's been, but that's
Been a
like,
while.
And we're at we haven't done it in a while.
we haven't done it in a while. We're rusty and we're shaking.
Rusty trombone, dude.
Oh, I completely got off topic earlier. Old dog, new tricks. We're mid-30s now.
Yes.
Yeah.
What is one
Trick?
skill? I guarantee you can learn this skill if you devote 6 months to learning.
Ugh, that's a lot of time,
What
dude.
is one skill
What
I
is
could...
one
got that
skill
much time left.
you want to learn like later in life?
Now that I'm in my 30s, or at this point in my life, what is one skill that I'm interested in learning?
Yeah.
Jerking off with my left hand.
Like that
You haven't, for lack of a better term, you haven't grasped that one yet.
The rhythm's off. It's just weird.
I like...
It's just the rhythm.
I was sitting here thinking about this
Rhythm of that,
earnestly,
dude.
like, man, what a deep and great question. And fucking Jack Nuts over here goes, I'm gonna jerk off my left hand. It's the perfect fucking answer.
It really is.
It's so good. All right, just briefly, because before I forget, and I do want to answer your question, and I will. I just need to interject. In episode 2, where Callback Dog makes their debut, who knows?
You know, that's a callback.
Our dear and beloved Maddie names Callback Dog. Callback Dog has a first name.
Oh my god.
Does anybody have any idea what Callback Dog's first name is?
Wait, in what episode? I wasn't there.
Episode 2, you were there.
I'm gonna say
no.
Roger.
No, the first episode I was in was just me and Alex.
No, you are in episode 2.
Oh man, I don't like this.
You're on.
I listened to it today. I don't know how you have the balls to challenge me.
You know what? You know what?
I listened to it 6 hours ago.
Sticking to my guns. You are hearing my voice. You just love it.
Just throw any dog name out there.
Frodrick.
No, it's
Roger.
not Frodrick.
I'm saying Roger.
I feel like, okay, I thought you said Roderick, and I was like, I feel like you were influenced by Roderick.
You know, Frodrick Frankenstein. You get one guess.
Okay.
No, yeah.
Matt, do you
If
know?
you get it wrong, you lose a
no.
finger.
Do you know, Matt?
No, God, no. Is
They're
it
out again?
Steven?
No, it's not Steven.
Ooh.
Sparky.
Sparky.
Oh,
It's
what?
Sparky.
Alright.
I would have clipped the audio
dog.
if I had more time, but the first time we make reference of Callback Dog, because in episode 1 we reference callbacks and how we should do a schlocky radio thing, but we don't ever do the Callback Dog. And then in episode 2 we actually say and bark for Callback Dog.
Can't
But the
afford
very
sound
first
effects.
time we do it, you say that's our Callback Dog Sparky or something like that.
Aw.
And I was like, holy shit. I never knew the whole time Callback Dog had a first name.
Right.
CB had a name.
Yeah.
You know.
CB.
CB. Sparky.
If what's the skill that you would learn? I would learn how to I would learn to learn how to type without looking at the keyboard. Like one of those secretaries, like 90 words a minute, like Al can do.
Yeah. Nah, fuck
That would be very helpful.
reading would help me a lot.
There could be something that could help you.
That
do
or speed reading.
Ooh, speed reading.
reading.
Guys-
Speed reading would be the
This guy
tits.
selfishly wants to speed read. I just want to learn.
I've
Learn
taken
to read.
typing in high school, and then I've also tried those like free programs where you like do the
It like shows a word.
and you gotta do it and type and I hate it. I'm so bad at it.
See,
I just have to
I
do
wonder-
the muscle memory exercises so my hands will learn it,
Right, just over
but
and
I
over.
just haven't done it.
See, there was a program I did to develop that where it wasn't a game or anything. It was just a word processor with like a sentence, and it had you copy the sentence in the bottom part of it, but the bottom half of the screen was just an image of a keyboard that lit up with whatever button you pressed.
Huh.
Yeah, I
So
like that.
when you press the button, you could see this is how my fingers feel. I can see where that is.
Yeah.
So it helped me develop it.
I just remember sitting in computer, because what was it called?
Mrs. P.
Yeah, Mrs. P. Miss Man's back.
Just computer
Was
typing.
it typing
I took a keyboard class.
or keyboard? Was it keyboard?
Maybe
I don't know.
keyboard.
It
think
might
it
have been
was
just
keyboard.
keyboarding.
Keyboarding.
Keyboarding, yes. I just remember sitting and keyboarding next to fucking the Al chess breach. 75 words a minute out of the birth canal.
I'm just
And I'm
typing.
like, the cat
It's like a pro guitar player taking Guitar 1.
has dog freed. And he's fucking typing Shakespeare's psalms. Fucking sonnets or whatever. I don't know.
I took keyboard and it didn't help at all. They were like, this is how you have to, these are the keys you have to like keep your fingers on. And then you can get to all the keys from there. I'm like,
Yeah, because it's got
I'm
little
like-
nubs on the like.
Yeah,
the
they're
chain.
the home base.
I don't like this.
Placement works different for
I'm like-
everybody.
Yeah, I'm like, I don't like this.
Yeah.
It's just memorizing the keys. You just type the quick brown fox jumps over the lazy dog over and over again.
Until you memorize the keys.
Yeah.
Why does the dog gotta be lazy? Well, you're just tired. Maybe
Because
you ran
that's
around.
all
Maybe
the
you had a
letters.
long
Types
day.
of words,
You had all those
Z and
letters.
Y.
Long day of
The
playing.
Letters Z and Y.
Yeah, long day of
okay?
playing. Tired.
The way he's lazy. I'm just fucking tired of dealing with you. Son of a bitch.
Jeepers.
Yeah.
Dude, I'd probably do a piano.
Ooh.
Fuck, I was gonna say
I
piano.
always want to learn how to play piano. Just, I got dumb fingers, dumb hands.
Yeah, I'd agree with that.
Dumb fingers.
Yeah, of course you would. You son of a bitch!
Oh my god.
Here we go. This is the episode where Seth cries. You're happy? You're all happy now.
Wow. The hiatus. really
broke down.
It was crazy for
Yeah, I
Sykes.
got feelings over these years, guys. You broke
And
them all.
The last year of the pandemic really broke Sykes open.
Well, he went on that year-long monk retreat
Yeah.
to really center himself.
After the podcast ended, he said, I just got to get my shit together, guys.
Yeah.
He sings Halo really good too.
Yeah. He went to one of those Gregorian monk temples. Oh.
And they have pretzels there they sell too. It's pretty sweet.
Yeah.
They're not as delicious and buttery as the ones you like, though, Nikolai.
Well, you just bring your own
Oh,
butter.
those buttery pretzels.
You just bring your own butter.
Yeah, a little backpack.
Yeah.
Good stuff.
When I think pretzels, I think pretzel and salt. I don't think butter. The
No, you
butter
know which
is
ones were
gross.
good? I got these, like those
like the
pretzel
gravy.
cheese sandwich things.
Pretzel
They're like,
cheese
you know, like
sandwich?
the Ritz cracker. They have like the crackers
Oh,
and cheese in
yeah.
the middle. It's like the sandwich cracker things.
Mm.
It was those, but they were pretzels instead of the crackers, and it was cheese in the middle. And they were tasty as fuck.
See, the hard pretzel, the pretzels that you gave me earlier, those were good. Those can be on the okay list. Most of the time for me, hard pretzels can fuck right off. You say pretzel to me, I'm thinking soft pretzel
Dude, a nice hot
Wh-
pretzel.
with a nice hot pretzel with some beer cheese.
Beer cheese.
I used to get those
Pub
ones.
cheese.
I used to get those, dude, pub cheese.
Pub cheese.
Oh, I
Now,
forgot about pub cheese.
All of that being said, RLF'ers, aren't you, like, this is it. Like,
Aren't
this
you-
is why we stopped.
Aren't you fucking
Because we're old men talking about pretzels.
You fucking know. Yeah, you getting hungry.
Hold on,
we're
I
making
want to
everybody-
rewind.
We're putting
Like,
Snyder's back on the
Oh,
market.
I'm not cutting this out, Matt.
Yeah.
No, don't rewind. No. I want to rewind like 5 years back to when we're talking about Parmesan cheese hands.
Yeah, when we were crazy, edgy,
That was pretty edgy, dude.
fucking robot sex machines, and now we're like, I like a rolled gold, lightly
You know what's
salted.
crazy? And now those robot sex machines are gonna take over the world because they exist and they're everywhere.
Nah, man, we've been building BattleBots for 2 decades.
They're
now.
only good for ankles, though.
No way. No way. They're only good for ankles because we've put the handcuffs on those creators.
True, yeah.
But the moment that they need
no,
to start
dude.
building bots
Now, did you saw
to
the one?
battle the real bots.
You saw what happened to that big one? It blew up right away.
Well, that's because
That's because you're wrong.
That's because that model was built poorly.
Yeah.
Oh, what about that giant robot in like Japan or something? And it was like, oh, it took us.
Gundam?
It's probably all
No, it's like
slow though. Probably.
Yeah, it's like super slow, but it was like, oh, they like finally took a step, and it was like it's crazy because it's a giant robot.
What are they building Jaegers? Is that what you're talking?
It's kind of like
yeah,
a
it looks like a Jaeger, but it's just super slow because
yeah,
we don't
like
have
it's
the
like a
power
giant
source.
robot, and it's yeah, but it's a real thing.
You're a
Ooh.
real thing.
I am. Thanks. I'm the real thing,
How real are you?
dude. The realest.
Scale
of real
1 to
real.
10.
11. Crank that shit to 11.
Fair enough.
Matt, what would your B skill do?
Oh, be
Oh, you skill be do me? Me skill be do. Me skill be do painting.
Ooh, skill be painting good.
Skill be painting.
How you
good.
be doing it?
You know what? I always want to do one of the those like drunk paint night things that people do.
Oh yeah.
Don't.
No, let's go.
My mom and sister would go when I was down there.
I want to
And they
see
would-
Seich
and
in
they
an
would go-
apartment in the Upper East Side
fucking-
drinking wine.
No, I'm showing up with a
With
sixer of PBR.
Fucking beret. I think it pairs well with this aged Gouda.
Listen, guys.
Nude
This,
model walks in.
do we?
Oh,
What I'm
sick.
saying is-
Strippers. Titties!
What is going on?
The inner side chest to come out. and honestly, he can't be in a room with open tits without
Not
acknowledging them.
screaming.
No.
At least throwing
No,
them.
I won't scream. I'll be like, you guys see these? I'll just be nudging the painter next to me. See them titties?
I just like the idea of Seich being like somewhat of a version of your cousin from Boston. And I could also see Seich at one point towards the end of the night walking up to the model and subtly putting a stack of singles. Not for service, because the service has been provided.
Yeah, I
It's staring at them titties.
Yeah, I feel like I'm supposed to do this. Like, here you go. You
work
don't
off
need to,
tips,
you
right?
don't need to
You
acknowledge me. You don't need to talk to me.
You work off tips.
Talk to me though, please.
I'm so lonely.
He's there. Everybody's painting. He's just looking at his partner. He's like, "You think she's single?" Or,
For real though, like, how are you painting right now, guy? all right, let's paint. I'm not painting. I'm not doing this.
Ow.
They get you to paint.
How? What would it take for you to join like one of those like art classes, and then you eventually build towards sketching in nude models?
Oh. How
Like,
much?
would you ever do that?
Yeah. Yes.
We're not gonna do it for you.
We're not the models.
Well, Matt. You see Matt walk out. Like, where did he leave?
I think I might have done
You've
one of
done
those. Maybe. I don't remember.
No, you would
I
know
have.
if you
It's
painted
less
a
weird
naked
than you
person.
think.
I didn't think that would be all that weird, but I just think that he's not really the type of person who'd be comfortable with
No.
public nudity.
It's a naked,
No.
it's a naked
It's okay.
person in front
Yeah.
of him.
I say
Mine
it's
was-
okay. You're naked. That's fine.
Yo, you naked?
I make
Mine
it
was
awkward.
private nudity, but you know.
What? Did you have like a fucking Titanic moment?
I drew. Oh God, what was the fake name we used for her? Michelle.
No way.
Yeah.
That's weird.
You
That's
drew
not
like
weird.
one of your French girls?
Yeah.
Was it like a good drawing?
Did she pay you?
God no.
Did she pay you a dime?
No. She gave me bad head.
Hey,
I ate her out poorly, and we both left unsatisfied.
Honestly,
how
you know
it
what?
should be.
You both were probably extremely eager, and I
Oh,
imagine
yeah.
that went very far.
It certainly helped.
How long did
Sweet
you?
Life of Zach and Cody did not.
No.
How long did you draw? Did you spend drawing?
Probably.
How was the shading?
I went like I probably. Man,
48 minutes.
I was a teenager. I probably put up the pretense for a good 30 minutes.
Okay. Get the outline.
It was a full like it was a full drawing. It wasn't. You know my drawing style. She looked like an anime version of a real person.
I
No face.
so badly want to like have a recreation of that moment, like do one of those unsolved mystery like recreation. It's just like it's Matt now, but he's playing younger Matt, and he like.
And on this night,
And then it just shows him sitting in a like
Oh, take your clothes off for art.
You see the silhouette of a young lady, and then you just see Matt's face, and he's looking very intensely on the sketch pad.
and tonight it was not only a sweet night for Zach and Cody.
It does that great shot where it goes from the back of the sketch pad and with Matt's face in the background, and it pans around, and you see the image that he's been drawing, and it's just a crude stick figure. Circle boobies.
Wow, it looks just like me.
I've been drawing for a while myself. Drawing conclusions.
Always Sunny.
Always Sunny literally does that.
Just him behind somebody holding. It's like the therapy one.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
Bad show.
Great show. Get out of here. Oh, you know what I did one night?
How'd you do?
I went on the YouTubes. Speaking of paintings, and it was one of those like list things, like 10 best whatever. It was like 20 best Bob Ross paintings.
Ooh.
It's like 2 a.m. I was
How the
going
fuck
on YouTube.
How do you decipher? Honestly,
Hey, listen,
Were there like
man,
people
they
or
were-
animals in certain ones?
Oh, they were just happy little trees and nice
Sky-
little
skies.
nice little river, nice little stream.
like okay,
They was great. Oh, they were good.
obviously Bob Ross is an artist, and any artist will tell you that some days you're really performing at a higher rate than others.
Listen, he's always top notch.
Hashtag RLF.
But
Bob
when
Ross.
it comes to a guy who draws landscapes, I mean, are you really going to be able to tell the difference between his 10 out of 10 and his 8 out of 10?
No, because they're all tens.
I guess.
Bob Ross is a dime piece man.
He only creates dimes. Do you see this hair? Get the
No.
fuck out of
Yeah.
my... Get out of my trailer.
It's amazing.
Man, I don't honestly think I've ever watched a Bob Ross video from
Yeah, you
start
get
to
out.
finish.
You haven't seen Labyrinth? You never watched Bob Ross?
No, I haven't seen Labyrinth. I don't need to see anything about a Goblin King.
Oh, you saw
weird.
Labyrinth. You didn't like it.
No,
I do this, Matt. I'm putting my hands on
no,
my
wait,
face.
Labyrinth? Yes. I'm sorry.
No, not Pan's Labyrinth.
Oh. Never
No, not
mind.
Pan's Labyrinth.
that
Not Pan's
movie.
Labyrinth. Bowie is the Goblin King Labyrinth.
The amazing film that is The Labyrinth. Whatever. Let's move on from this before I strike Matt.
For my skill, I'm going to say pickling.
Pickling.
Yeah.
You're correct.
That's my skill.
You are correct.
That's
Honestly, that's just reading an article away from happening.
All right.
That's like reading an article, buying the correct salt and jars, and then any vegetable.
you.
And guess what? You're pickling.
You honestly, you don't need salt sometimes.
Really?
You don't need salt sometimes. you can just, I think, do it with vinegar.
Okay, there you go.
All right. Wow.
Like, we're more than halfway to pickling, and we don't know how to pickle things.
Pickling is like water, an object, and time.
Yeah.
Pickling and erosion. They both kind of work that way.
I think his version of learning something in 6 months is like, I've learned how to make this one jar of pickles. This whole
Taste
6 months.
them.
I've been
Yeah,
watching
lovely.
it.
So wait, I can pickle carrots?
Of
course.
I would do something.
So is that just salty carrots?
It's probably gross.
Well, they'd be sour.
Yeah, it's brining,
Are
right?
they
Is that what it is?
Do they get soft?
It's like
Soft, salty carrots?
cucumbers are pickled or pickled cucumbers.
Dude, did you just fucking...
Help me.
What's
Call 911. Help me.
How to be skilled, dude?
Pickle cucumber.
Pickle cucumber pickles.
Sometimes when you cucumber, you gotta pickle.
You get the pickle. So what was it, Chappelle? Some people say cucumbers better pickled. Huh? What? Huh?
I genuinely don't know what you're talking
Oh,
about.
it's from the in Chappelle's show, the court case one, where it's like if Chappelle was on the stand during like the different trials.
Yeah. Yes. Okay. Yeah.
Pleads the fifth.
No.
No,
No, that's
a different one.
Yeah.
That hasn't been plugged in this whole time?
No, it's plugged in.
can
I
only
The whole episode.
I just wanted to
the microphone hadn't been plugged in.
wanted to push it.
That means we would have missed that great pickle bit he just did.
I purposely stuttered like that
Don't worry, it's
for
not.
comedy,
Yes.
not my brain breaking.
By the way, Al, I wanted to tell you that in the brief time that Sight was speaking, I've learned how to pickle. It's water, vinegar, and salt. You put it in the fridge for a few days.
All right.
Oh shit, Al's a
Nice.
pickle.
All right.
Nice.
Al's a pickling man.
Mission
Al's
accomplished.
entire
6 months done in 5 minutes.
All right. We'll see in
We
6
spent more
months.
time talking about how easy it is to pickle things
I
than it
spent,
was learning how to pickle things.
I spent more time trying to say pickles are pickled cucumbers.
Is that what you were trying to do? Until this moment now. I had no idea what the correct version of that sentence was going to be.
I was so scared trying to say it again.
You were either misremembering Peter Piper or just seriously trying to name someone who deeply wronged you and it was traumatic.
Peter, I don't want to talk. The pickles.
Pickle cucumbers. Pickle peppers. Pickle.
I was like, oh, I'm gonna say it again, and my brain was like, you shouldn't do this. You shouldn't do it. And my mouth was like, I'm gonna try.
I like
I made it.
learning that you have that governor. I didn't even know that was there.
I usually don't. I don't know. It's the alcohol, I think, that I'm not consuming. I'm just kidding. I'm a man.
You're allowed to have beer.
No, I'm not. My mom might listen.
She knows you drink.
Oh, wow. They're doing another one.
You're in your early 30s.
She's expressed concern about it, not because you're drinking, but because it's happening too much.
And it's totally legal. So
You
Al,
can
how-
stop hiding your drinking from me. You're 32.
You're 32.
Sorry you found it. I won't do it anymore.
You've been able to buy that for more than a decade.
We don't live together.
You knew I was buying it. Who told you? I told him I could tell you.
We don't live together. We're at a wedding.
You're drunk right now.
It's open bar. I knew this would happen.
Oh, no. We didn't get water. Do you need water?
Jesus.
Jesus Christ.
Oh my God.
Take 2 years off, and then we kill him.
We murdered him. Welcome to RLF, everybody.
Welcome to RLF.
Died. I don't know what that was.
no.
I've never coughed like that before.
Oh, shit.
So, yeah, we're doing 10 years, bro.
10 years. 10
Yeah.
years.
This is a long
10.
time.
10. A decade, man.
2 digits.
Gross Point Blank, everybody.
Great movie.
Jeremy Piven at his finest. I mean, a real American hero, that guy.
Well,
Truly.
I mean, I don't know.
That's Ari Gold.
Al, how have you been since the year
Oh, you know.
and a half since RLF ended?
Just chilling. I'm living with a dog now.
That's right. You abandoned.
Missy.
You
Well, no.
abandoned your post and
Well, yeah. And then you got
movies Alpha 2 or whatever the hell the fuck was it called?
Oh, man. You guys were up
or
to like...
3?
Are we just in
3 or 4?
Big
Yeah.
City living though?
This,
A big city living, yeah.
we can't check in and
No, we
see how
can't.
big city living is
Should we
going.
call what's
Sir
his face?
Bislaw?
Yeah.
Sir Business?
Should we call? What's his face? You know, our good old friend, what's his
Yeah,
face?
what's the fuck's name again?
No, I lived with him for 3 years. Good old what's his face?
It's 12:46, but
No,
it
no.
is a Saturday.
No, I don't want to. I don't
We're
actually.
not calling.
Yeah, I don't want to talk to him ever.
I can cough at him.
Andrew.
apparently.
I love you.
It was the sound of me getting bronchitis. Oh
That was you coughed a year and a half off.
my God, I thought I was dying. I've never coughed like that before. That's crazy.
Probably just like breathed in a loogie.
I guess. I don't know.
It's a quick loogie in the back.
Chest okay?
Your butt. He's probably got poop. Maybe you got cough poops.
Maybe you have several pigeons inside of you.
You
I heard
guys
that's going around.
are wonderful doctors.
I heard that's going around the pigeons.
Several pigeons inside of you is a commonly overlooked diagnosis.
Yeah, if you're
Inside of
listening,
you.
then you should get yourself checked for multiple pigeons inside of yourself.
Yeah.
You might not know they're there.
Is that the
until
same
it's
as
too
a
late.
colonoscopy, or they just check for like breadcrumbs or something?
No, it's
Pigeons
it's a
don't
simple
go for the
procedure. I don't want to get into it though.
Where do they go for the eyes?
The eyes, they would be so visible. No, they go for your spleen.
Oh,
Yeah, nobody even knows where the spleen is.
yeah.
Yeah.
Wait.
And then you're just like, oh, something feels wrong with my spleen.
Pigeons fly out?
Yeah, it's like
And that's how a magician is born.
Wow.
Because when you get enough of those pigeons together, they make a magician.
It's true.
I-
Magicians are just pigeons in people's flesh suits.
That's how they keep pulling themselves out of the hat.
Yeah, it's an unlimited supply.
Yeah, they're just, their hand breaks off and then they're in the hat.
Every time there's a chest burster of pigeons, a magician is born.
Yes.
It's really a beautiful thing.
You touch that volume knob again.
I'm gonna rip those knobs off.
Al's biggest contribution to this podcast has been the fluctuation of volume control.
Yeah, because we don't pick one.
Yeah, he's like, I'm so glad I checked these before we started.
What'd you do this past year? I checked these fucking volume levels. I checked these levels. That's what I did. All right? Now you keep talking, monkey.
I never got past a certain. I'm sure there's a way to like maybe automate this or something.
I'm sure that they have that technology.
Some type of robot.
I imagine most soundboards.
Well, you had enough years to figure it out.
Yeah, but that's bananas.
Imagine if we
It
all
is.
just sound auto-tuned.
Ooh,
That'd be awful.
it'd be cool for a little bit.
For like,
2 minutes?
no, I'd say about 15 seconds, and people be like, all right, stop that shit. I'm not T-Pain. People don't want to hear me.
I don't know. I think they'd.
I think it'd be cool as hell.
Yeah, the whole episode could be a song.
Future RLF.
I'm gonna leave now.
Hey,
I don't think anybody would
This
like
is a
it.
bad idea. We shouldn't have done this. I'm done.
I didn't. I said it, and I immediately didn't like it.
Future RLF?
Yeah,
Come on.
it was bad. It was bad.
No. You had it, though.
No.
No,
Let's let it die.
please, Matt, go more into it.
Oh, Sage, I'll go into you.
No.
Oh, that just sounds like flirting.
It was, and I turned it down right away. Everybody heard it.
Why'd you turn it down, bro?
Well,
Get out of here.
I brought an old friend.
Oh,
my.
yeah?
If anybody is interested in hearing from our dear friend Tommy Gunn.
Oh my god.
Holy fucking shit.
Tommy!
Yes,
I don't know.
I was
Yes.
able to get him to fly in
Oh my
to do a
god.
10th anniversary
What?
comment song special.
Is he
Oh,
coming
wow.
in here?
Yes.
Yes. Now he is in rare form and sounds as good as ever.
Okay.
Some might say as good as he did back in the day, as if it were a recording, but it's not. This is a
I
live
don't know,
performance.
man. Artists usually trail off after a certain time.
Not
so-
Tommy Gunn.
I
Oh my
believe.
God.
Whoa.
Not Tommy Gunn. And as evidence, here is the comment song.
Comments here.
Thank you very much, sir.
Woo!
Sites,
Time.
what did you think of that performance?
Yeah, you
Holy
know, take it or leave it.
As
Holy
fresh.
shit, you're dead inside.
Yeah.
That brought me to tears.
I cried. I cried.
After that cry I had earlier, I'll never do it for another
That's true.
15, 20 years.
I get it.
As fresh as a newborn
As fresh as a newborn babe.
was
Just-
that performance.
Just like that.
Just
That's enough weakness for the millennium. Just continues moving on with his life.
So our first comment this week comes from
wait, sorry, can I? Where are these comments from?
these comments are from RLF
YouTube.
400.
Oh,
The final.
The final
Frontier.
episode.
Final countdown.
So we're gonna just do like maybe one or two.
All right. Wait. Okay. Well, how many minutes we at? We could do 3, maybe. Get a little
Don't
wild.
push it.
I guess. I
3
don't
and a
know.
half.
He's like,
If you
"Oh,
guys want to get some,
Okay.
you
Okay.
can do that.
I don't.
Our first comment comes from Rabid Bunny Man.
Oh, yeah.
Over a year ago, Rabid Bunny Man wrote, Nikolai reading out a heartfelt letter to his friends right after telling them about the time he almost murdered a man is the type of variety I'm really going to miss. Love you, goofs.
Oh.
That sounds.
I mean, that is
Pretty on
what
brand.
you could expect from us at any given point. Would
Turn
be
that
to not turn our volume off while pulling up the old episode.
Ow.
Professional.
I'm not gonna look, so
Oh, I
Yeah,
know.
no,
I know.
we
I
know,
know.
I'm
I know.
looking,
I know.
so don't even try.
I'm looking.
You're looking at me.
I'm looking over here, bud.
You're looking at porn.
I have eyes in the bottom of my chin.
What? I mean, that's a mutant. Yeah, I'll keep it going. Yeah, as I'll tell you,
No, I
tell you a little
mean,
something.
just outright stop to read comments.
Yeah, I'll,
Goddamn right, and I'm gonna cry. No,
I'm not gonna cry at
I'm
all.
never gonna cry. I've never cried once.
Dude, you definitely cried.
Nikolai, did you have your second one lined up, or you were just gonna read two?
I was gonna just read two.
Okay.
Oh man.
I think this one here from Padre Jenkin.
Ooh, Padre.
Padre Jenkin 138 over a year ago. I was like 12 when y'all started, and now I'm in college, moved cities, about to be able to buy beer and go out, have my own car.
Wow.
Congrats.
Thank you for the endless entertainment over the years. I'll never forget the RLF gang. Padre Jenkin,
I guarantee
hope you enjoyed
that
your
you've
first
forgotten
beer.
us.
Yeah.
Yeah, I hope it was a good beer.
Yeah, your first beer that ever.
Like
Because we know you didn't have one before you were
Well,
21.
everybody waits.
every single
Ever.
person waits like a good
It's
little boy or girl.
the law.
That's
Yeah.
what you read, and it's everybody poops, everybody waits.
Or androgynous third or fourth genders.
Mm-hmm.
Whatever
Everybody
gender,
or-
every single gender waits.
That's right.
Yeah.
Everybody wait.
I'll wait.
Mm-hmm.
I'll wait.
You'd still?
Yeah. Right.
Matt's getting better at pronouns.
Matt
He's not.
sucks.
They're not
Yeah,
that
you're right.
difficult.
They are for
You
some of us.
You
man.
should know all of them. When we went in school and they told us.
Yeah.
No, that doesn't count anymore.
What?
Everything you learned back in school, Al,
Yeah.
is garbage.
The numbers?
Have you even heard about the Zarpedons? That's a new
No,
one.
but I'm interested
Yeah.
now.
Yeah.
Do
Well,
they- do they
you'll
do-
find out later.
Do they do math like Zumbinis?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. They don't seem so bad.
No, that math isn't math anymore. There's new math.
Yeah, the Zarpedons.
No, that math is old math.
Well, I'll do
Al,
outdated
this is-
Zarpedons.
Al, you are way behind.
Al, honestly, you're showing your dating right now. Okay.
Look, can you fucking find some comments?
I'm stalling for time as I try,
Speaking
sir.
of finding some fucking comments, we've got Inquisitor Cross who wrote in 11 months ago.
Ooh,
Well, you guys did it. You made a mailman cry.
again?
Yes!
I never did get a chance to give back as much as you
Oh,
all gave us. But I will let you know months later just how much you all meant to me. From this show, I learned so much: how to fight children, how to run a wired connection to a space station, how not to go through a Mayan temple, and to maybe remember the name of a woman with a knife to your throat. Don't trust people named Andrew. Maybe check to see if people who hired you for music will pay you or put you in a closet. And Sides teaching us to work the shaft, and most importantly, gun safety.
damn.
Thank
we
you
taught a
guys
lot.
for everything you did.
We're very educational.
The last time I made a mailman cry, I got a hefty fine.
Oh no.
We're very educational people. Quick,
are.
everybody, teach someone something. Go. Tell someone a fact that they probably don't know.
It's the blow beneath the shield that you have to be worried about.
All right, Land Kingdom, get out of here.
Uhtred, son of Uhtred over here.
I'm fucking obsessed with that. Oh. I'm the only one who gave an answer, though. All
You
right?
are.
Yeah, destiny is all, cunts.
I don't need to teach people anything. All right, fend for yourself. Survival of the fittest.
I'm just gonna say I got a comment from Jim Jam. He says, "This is the end. beautiful friends. Period. Oh, Jim Jam.
Great comment, bud.
We got time with that?
I was
I'm not
like,
upset with the comment. I'm upset with the choice to read it.
Concise.
Al was like, maybe if I read this comment, everyone will forget that I was asked a question.
Look, Seich
Can I
left.
check these levels again? I think Nikolai's a little loud.
Turns you all the way down.
Check the levels because something's coming over me. Yes.
I'm thinking, bro.
The sound of working minds. It is almost 1 a.m.
We are here doing this for you.
All right, yeah, it is. To give it some context, it's a Sunday. It's 12:57 a.m. The crickets are chirping.
They are chirping.
That's true. Are they chirping away on the mic?
We didn't even establish like the date that we're recording this.
No, bro, you can read it on the title. It probably says it there.
Yeah, it'll be around.
That's true. It probably does say it there.
9/18/22 for me.
But let's break this down. Like 10 years later, RLF. I'd say a huge part of all of our lives.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we went
100%.
8.5 years. So re-listening to episode one thing that I thought was really cool was listening to kind of what was like the start of the next chapter of my life, essentially. Like, most of that episode is us talking about going to our first New York Comic Con. It was my first con ever. Now, 10 years later, I'm a comic book dealer. I fucking spend my entire life at cons, small
Right.
shows, big shows. That's where I was today, was at a con in New Jersey. You know, I was out of the house from 5 in the morning until 7:30 at night. So it's kind of cool, like, hearing the moment I fell in love with it. And that, like... And obviously I didn't have the seeds of being a comic book dealer then, but I definitely fell in love with the whole convention atmosphere and everything. You could certainly hear the excitement in my voice. And you can hear the difference in the amount we were going to talk from go. Because I was at New York Comic Con for 1 day, and in my telling of that story, we spent 5 hours sitting through panels. So we could see the Walking Dead panel.
Oh.
And I recant that story for like 20 minutes. Al, in turn, was there all 4 days and goes, "It was pretty good." I met some people. No, in all fairness, he gives a little more than that, but not much.
Right.
Not much. Like, the standard was set
was
from
there.
jump.
There you
This
go.
kid's going to bloviate, and the other one is going to just check in and be like, "I liked it."
It was fun. Next.
Well, you're the color commentary, and he's the play-by-play.
Yeah, well, you don't realize it, but play-by-play talks more. It should, at least. The other thing that I noticed was just how much I was really in love with comics at the time. And, like, not that I'm not in love with comics now, but now that I've been focusing so much more on reselling and selling and buying, and I have not fallen in love with a story and reading the way I was at that point in time in a couple of years. And it made me a little bit sad, because I was talking about being at the con and being super excited to see certain things that were referenced in comics that were current at that moment in time. Like, I was current month-to-month books, and I have not been current on month-to-month books, whether it be Batman or obviously the Walking Dead title ended years ago at this point. But it just made me a little bummed out, because I was like, oh shit, I never make time for that anymore, because I'm always just so fucking busy.
Right.
So
Do you think you could get rekindled with a book like that?
Absolutely. All it takes is like the right story, and then you're just like, oh fuck yeah, I'm off to the races.
It's also got to be hard, though, when you ingest so much of it. That, like, you see so many different stories told that at the beginning you're like, oh wow, that's different to me and new and exciting. Oh, that's different to me and new and exciting.
Yeah.
And then after you see it over time and time again, I mean, there's only so many ways you can tell a story. There's a reason the hero's journey exists. So the stories you're reading now, you've probably read in some form or another a dozen times.
Absolutely.
So it's hard to really, I would imagine, in any medium, continually capture an audience's imagination.
Well, yeah, and especially depending upon what character you're talking about, like, there's only so much danger you can put Batman in. You're not going to kill him.
Yeah, you're not going to murder Batman.
Yeah, you're not going to, I mean, even if you do, he's going to come back.
Right.
So it's like, the story is always going to have a life goes on ending. Almost.
Right.
Yeah, like.
It's never going to be a definite.
And not that that is necessarily a bad thing, but that is one of the reasons why I think I lean more towards some indie stuff more. Just because, like, you get endings and stuff like that, or, like, different story arcs can happen. But even that being said, I haven't really been reading much this year at all, which is, it is what it is. It's a bummer, but you just do what you can with the time that you have, so.
No, it's about comics with this nerd.
I mean, that's what he's taken away from his RLF journey, is that, hearing that devotion and how it's translated in his life.
Yeah, and then there's this guy who is devoted to
Don't even say it.
Jane D.
Jane is D, and being a son of a bitch.
Yeah. And living life to the fullest.
I guess.
Yeah.
That's it.
I thought Matt was coming at me.
I was trying to come up with like a clever slogan like Jane D's and
J&D's.
Carpeing Diems, but it was
J my D,
didn't
I'll
work.
scratch your back.
What?
Yeah.
No.
It was funny listening to us talk about going to parties and clubs and stuff like
oh
that.
god.
I
Yeah.
feel like you guys would go to the clubs occasionally.
Very rarely,
Very
but it would
rarely.
happen. Yeah.
But like parties, were you saying like house parties?
Yeah, house parties.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I guess. Like,
Describe the parties
no,
now.
I don't want to. I can't remember.
In full detail what happened that night.
And I don't remember if it was episode 1 or 2, but I tell a story from one of the Halloweens of past.
Mm-hmm.
And as I'm telling the story, obviously for 10 years ago, I'm sitting in the car now listening, and I go, I don't remember any of those details.
Really?
If I did not have this recorded, I
be
would
gone.
remember none of this.
Wow.
It's just not anything that I've thought about.
Right. So there's no
So it's just gone. Like, I was talking about the details of costumes that people were wearing and stuff,
Jeepers.
and I was like, man, none of that would be up here now. Not a fucking chance.
Right. Yeah. No, I don't remember anyone's.
Oh, I remember costumes.
That's what it was. Because we told the story about how you went into the basement of the party and
Oh, the dragon?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
See, you did remember. I had no memory of you turning into a dragon because of the
Really?
funny
Flying
mist.
around the party.
Yeah, because the funny mist in the basement.
Dragon.
Yeah.
So that was my. I think it still is my Facebook profile picture.
Is it really? You
Yeah.
on Matt's back or whatever?
Yeah.
Being a dragon? Find him on Facebook.
Find me on Facebook. Add him on Facebook. Me.
Add me on Facebook. What's your what's your name? What can they find you at under Facebook?
Oh, Ribbit Stitch.
Oh, God. Why would
Ribbit
you say that?
Stitch.
Cut it.
Ribbit Stitch. That sounds made up.
Oh, it's
No,
real.
you can't make that shit up.
It's painful for the knees.
If you didn't give us your name for the top of this episode,
Yeah.
Well, that was it.
Yeah.
is Ribbit Stitch?
Yeah,
No.
we're just getting to the intro now.
Oh, all right. That
Yeah,
makes
it's gonna
sense.
be a long episode. I'm a Kerf Tristarps.
I hate.
Oh, Kerf Trip.
I hate how much eye contact you had to make with me for that.
Every second of that statement was both an apology and asking for permission at the same time.
Every syllable of that name you just said, you were staring deeply into mine and Seich's eyes.
Jibbin,
Wanted to make sure you got it.
is that okay?
You know what I got? Me thinking, why is he staring so deeply into my eyes?
When you stare into the curve stares into you.
I mean, I played football for years, and I got mean mugged by some dudes. And I was less intimidated than I was just now. By Kerf. Fuckface. Or whatever you said.
He told me his name was Curve. He also stole my deepest secret. He wrenched it from the pits of my soul, and now he owns it. I don't know what he'll do with it, but he has it.
He also knows of my essence.
I will paint my house with your smell.
He closed 3 of my chakras just by looking at me. Just like that.
Gone. I'm gonna have to
Oh my
call
God.
Odo again.
Just
I'm gonna have to call Odo again.
whatever.
Was it Curve or Burp? This is important.
No, I was.
I don't think it was Curve.
It was Curve.
All right, it's
I'm
Curve.
pretty sure it was
It's with a
Kirk.
K.
I remember thinking, wow, that's Kirk, but with an F at the
Just went
end,
up.
which is awful.
Yeah.
Imagine Captain Curve. Nobody would like that.
Boy, the days of Champ Thunderdick are long gone.
Ooh,
Now that
yeah.
we're dealing with Kerf.
Curve's a lot softer.
Stibbins?
Stimmons?
What?
Was the last name Stibbins?
That was like Trisbowl or
You drop
Trisbins.
You drop $1 million fucking dollars on this table. Not a chance I can tell you.
Man walked in with a gun right now and said, tell me the last name. He
This
said,
puppy eats it.
sorry, puppy.
Not a fucking chance.
Oh,
Am
no.
I
For
gonna
the
be
next 2 minutes, you can be named Sparky.
We had a callback dog named after that.
He's gone now, too.
Yeah, well. Oh, jeez.
Oh, we can joke about killing the puppy, but we can't make the puppy killing sound.
Yeah.
That makes me the monster.
Now it's real. Now it's real.
That's probably what John Wick's dog sounded like.
Whoa.
Spoilers.
He'll come for you.
You don't want to summon
Baba
that
Yaga.
tulpa. You don't want to summon that tulpa, my friend. That's a dangerous
Baba
game.
Yaga.
True. Not not Baba Yaga.
Baba Yaga.
You got a bagul problem.
You're Baba Yaga.
Baba Yaga, right?
Baba Yaga.
That's an old hag woman.
Who is
That's Babushka.
No.
That's what that is.
Isn't there a baseball player, an old-time baseball player with kind of sounds similar to Baba Yaga or no?
Yogi Berra?
Yeah. Yogi
Nah.
Berra. He could have been a.
He could have been an old hag.
Could have been. You
I
don't know.
think I will transform into an old baseball man.
So I hit the ball over there.
Pack up the cottage. I'm going to play for the Yankees.
Put on your batter mitts. It's time for baseball.
Your Batamits. Of course, that's descendant of the German word Batamitten.
Yeah.
Babe Ruth stepping up to the
Look
plate
who
with
was
his
wrong.
patented batter mitts.
Matt
That's
was
a bit-
wrong. Matt was wrong.
What was wrong about?
You were wrong, Matt. Baba Yaga.
Yeah, they call him Baba Yaga
Baba
in the
Yaga.
film.
Yeah, you said that was
Baba
wrong.
Yaga is not what.
You
Baba,
said no. Matt said I was wrong. I hate
No,
Matt. Let's
they
beat him
call him
up.
Baba Yaga in the film. You're absolutely right
now,
about that.
now you
I'm
backtracked,
saying the
Matt.
actual name Baba Yaga does not refer to a boogeyman. It refers
no,
to
it
a
refers
legend
to-
of an old hag.
Okay.
Oh no, that's
Yes.
now you're saying it.
They call him.
Oh,
He's
now
not
you're
the
saying it, Matt.
boogeyman. He's the one you send to kill the fucking boogeyman. Baba Yaga does not mean boogeyman.
Yeah, I know. I never said he meant boogeyman.
It sounds like
Yo,
it, though.
bro. I'll have a Baba Yaga with angel hair.
Also, I think it's Baba Yaga. But yeah, no.
I just pictured a like a beer, like a brew, like a German styled Oktoberfest beer
yes.
with angel hair pasta coming out of it.
Ooh.
Sounds
Because of what
terrible.
you said, a Baba Yaga with angel hair.
Spaghetti time.
Real gross.
Yeah.
Here comes the Parmesan.
I'll take one.
I just
Did you throw
was
up?
very close.
I didn't say the pasta had sauce.
Yeah, it's plain.
It's
Even
got
still, you put spaghetti in a beer and put that in front of me.
Gross.
I'm gonna throw that across the room.
Yeah, rightfully so.
What if I had a specialty shop I opened and I said, I welcomed all my friends and I had spaghetti, beer, and jam.
I would take one sip. I would go, Al, you need to rethink this establishment. And
I'd be
then
busy that
I would
day.
leave.
Okay.
And I got work that day. I can't make it.
All right.
So I stumbled across a article.
Mm-hmm.
This is something that we would do very periodically
Okay.
on RLF.
Periodicals.
Yeah. It was from Now This News, so you
Nice.
know it's authentic.
Yeah.
Sounds
No,
about,
this
sounds about right.
news.
Yes. A UK man ended up in the hospital after he was struck by lightning while playing video games in his home. Doctors said the lightning could have bounced off of a puddle of water outside of his window and struck him. His quote from the article is, "Internally, there's still quite a lot of burning."
Oh.
Jesus.
Yeah. So this guy
Sounds-
spent a couple of days in the hospital because he was struck by lightning.
I mean,
And
hey,
he's got like all these gnarly burns on his arm and stuff.
He was like ricochet struck by lightning.
I guess, but
Bounced
still.
off a puddle.
So it jumped? Yeah.
Does that
jumped out
not
of a
count?
puddle?
It counts.
No, that definitely counts. You
counts,
got-
but I think that was...
yeah,
it
no,
could
that
happen.
counts.
I'll tell you what, though. I mean, I know it's fucked up. Lightning scars look gnarly. They look cool.
Yeah, I mean,
As long
yeah.
as they don't hurt, yeah.
That's a fucking...
but they
you never
hurt like
buy
this.
a beer again.
You think so?
You never buy... You walk in and you go, oh, would you like me to tell you about the time I was struck by goddamn lightning?
True. Very true.
Yeah, buy your own beer and tell me about
Now,
it.
that being
That's
said,
how I
Matt,
would respond to that.
when was the last time you were in a situation that you bought a beer?
Me? Personally?
Yeah.
Never.
All right.
But I've been in plenty of bars with plenty of drunk assholes.
Yes, but
You've bought a beer.
the benefit of...
And when I've been
You
drunk,
never having
I've
to-
spent money on stupid things.
True, but the benefit of you never having to buy a beer again is not enough of a win to get struck by fucking
You
lightning.
know it is.
Not for me. Maybe that guy's a heavy drinker.
I heard.
If Seich gets struck by lightning, windfall.
Not bad point.
I don't think the guy at 7-Eleven is going to give him free beer.
Well,
I
there's a
don't know,
bar.
dude.
There's a bar next to the 7-Eleven.
That's true.
True, that he
It's
doesn't
an old
go
man
to.
bar.
I mean, if I was struck by lightning, I'd be
Yeah,
welcomed
they
in there.
love stories.
You're welcomed in there now, and you
I don't
don't
know.
go.
I'm not the right age. I don't have a good enough story
Yeah,
for him.
it's
You would walk,
Hey, what happened? What happened to your knee? I don't want to talk about it. It's nothing good.
Is,
walk right in. They wouldn't even blink.
They're
What do you
like,
reckon?
you get out of here, youngin. That's what they say to me.
Yeah.
hey, is that a Gumby on your arm?
Are you just happy to see me?
That you'd walk in, they'd go, "Hey, Mike," and you'd be like,
What?
"How'd you know my
Who
name?
was that?
We were waiting for you.
How'd you know my name?" We guessed. Sit.
We got your name on the seat.
Wait a minute.
They pull out an old tome, blow dust off it.
3 buds. I don't drink bud. Oh, you do now.
I don't like it.
And so the prophecy was foretold that he would come, and he would be wearing a banana shirt.
Well, it's
And lo,
bananas.
his name is Mike, and he will drink here.
Bananas. Yeah, let people know.
Oh my goodness. I could see you becoming like the norm at a bar. Seich.
You big peanuts guy?
I mean, I like some peanuts. I'm not a huge fan of this pumpkin cider, though.
No? I'll drink it.
Pumpkin ciders are gross.
Yeah, it's not that great.
Slurp it up.
But I don't want to. There's only 2 more of the Sam Adams ones in there. I don't want to drink them all.
Pumpkin inherently not a great taste.
I don't
Yeah,
know.
You're crazy.
Yeah, it's a good taste.
The
This is
one thing that pumpkin tastes like that is good is like pumpkin pie.
No, you're
What
wrong.
else is good?
I like pumpkin spice. I like the pumpkin spice flavor that they add to everything.
that.
It's just like
Wow.
nutmeg and
That's cinnamon.
cinnamon. And,
That's
no,
just cinnamon.
It's got like a pumpkin flavor. Pumpkin is its own flavor.
No, it's we
I don't know. I'm
disagree.
taking a bite out of a pumpkin.
I don't think
Tastes
nutmeg and cinnamon make pumpkin.
No, they don't. But they are added to pumpkin
No, they make pumpkin
flavoring, so they
spice.
make you think of pumpkin.
different. Yeah, Matt.
I'm sorry. In this, we disagree. I think you got pumpkin pie on the list of delicious pumpkin things, and then everything else is playing second fiddle.
Well, one thing I have learned, excuse me, over the course of the past 10 years is that in the pumpkin pie, sweet potato pie debate, I am a sweet potato pie guy.
You're a sweet potato pie guy, and I will admit, having had sweet potato pies, I get the hype.
They're good.
They're fantastic.
Pumpkin
They're
pie's
good.
way better, but
I'm
they're
a
good.
pumpkin pie man through and through. But sweet potato pie, that can hold its own.
Yeah.
That's Ollie Frazier right there.
Yeah, sweet potato pie is out of this world. Now, I do still like pumpkin, and
'Cause
at
it's
this
better.
point in my life, I like sweet potato more. That's only really because I've only started eating it within the past 2 or 3 years. So it's still that, like, hot new thing.
You're in the honeymoon
Hot new
phase.
thing. God, pretzels to pumpkins and everything in between, the RLF story.
Absolutely. Remember when I was super judgmental about the pretzel convo and then started talking about fucking pie?
Now, in this time in my life, I'm more into sweet potato pie.
Yeah.
I have
Now,
evolved.
when I was a younger man, I did enjoy the pumpkin pie.
When I was a young man, that pumpkin pie used to get my jollies going.
But now, as I find myself waxing into the later years of life, sweet potato.
Where's my Sunday pipe? Smoke my special pipe on Sundays.
We go back to the time of Utrecht of Bebenberg.
Oh, yeah.
Boo, boo.
Utrecht, son of Utrecht.
It's just a lesser show than Spartacus. Everyone knows this.
Yeah, Spartacus is a better
Yeah, I
show.
win this.
Yeah.
Victory.
I mean,
It was an uncontested fight.
Yeah, that's right. Oh, it's always uncontested when you got guns like these.
let us know in the comment section if anyone has watched The Last Kingdom and wants to be my best friend. Because I watched the entire series in 2 weeks
Oh, wow.
and then have since started listening to all of the books, of
Oh.
which there are 13.
Are they making?
That's a stupid amount of books.
Are they making more show of it, or no? They're done with the show.
I think they're making a movie. Yeah.
Oh.
It's 5 seasons and a movie, which is not quite as good as Community.
I'm pretty sure Seich believes that if you read 13 books in a row, you will start the apocalypse.
That's how it happens.
I'm pretty sure.
Those are the seals, right?
Yeah, yeah, exactly.
Thank you for protecting us.
Yeah, that's why I haven't read.
Not even one.
You're welcome, world.
It could be one of the 13. I don't know.
Yeah, it could get me going, and I get on a reading roll, as they call it, right? I
would
think
you-
that's what they call it.
Reading roll.
What would sites be? Biographies or like science fiction?
If Seitz were to read,
Yeah.
like, what do I think he would enjoy reading? Only biographies of wrestlers.
Sexy romance books.
Ooh,
Only
okay.
that and sexy romance
All
books.
right.
Yeah. I could definitely see him enjoying like the documentary or like the life story of a Mick Foley
Right.
or like a Owen Hart or a Bret Hart or something.
Go through the ups and downs,
Yeah, pretty cool.
trials and tribulations.
I could see him reading like the life, the memoir of a Triple H.
Yeah, if they got pictures in it, maybe.
He got the
Lot of
second H
pictures.
in middle school. Just go through that whole story.
Got the second H in middle
That's why he has to earn the H's.
Yeah.
Yes, the third H came with college graduation.
He's very proud.
300-page
Well,
pirate
that's
smut romance novel called
lot.
Quivering Cove.
Ooh, I just got a little floop downstairs.
Little flute.
Little floop downstairs.
What was the last book series that you got obsessed with there, Maddie? Was it Harry Potter back in high school still?
Man, I have not read in such a long time.
Wow, you should try
Good
it.
man.
I honestly, it's not even just a lack of wanting to. It's honestly a lack of. I've been doing a lot of my own writing, and I very much want to. I'm a person who is very easily influenced by outside sources.
Oh yeah. So if you were to absorb something and then write, it would just reflect what you absorbed.
Subconsciously, it would just become a version of that.
Yeah.
Because I go, oh, that's a cool scene. How can I work that in? And like, I don't want to do that. So I don't read a lot. I'll be honest.
I usually just do picture books.
That's fair.
Yeah. Since I can't read a lot.
Hey, for the best.
I meant to say you and said I and just rolled with it. Now it sounds like I'm illiterate. Because I only listen to audiobooks, watch TV, and now it said that I can only handle picture books.
You just told me you were reading 13 novels.
I'm not reading any of them. They're audiobooks.
Oh, fair. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, Matt.
I've been doing audiobooks. It's just easier. You put them on.
It's so nice.
You just dance around.
I do
You can't
have
dance
to
and read.
stop frequently because as soon as the mind wanders,
Oh, and you're like, where? What?
I'm like, why is it? Is he describing a hill or a woman? I don't know. I don't know what's going on.
The voluptuous curves rose and fell. Still, I'm lost. I don't know.
The sun broke across its bare.
Concrete pillars lined the sides.
It's
be
anybody's
any- yeah.
guess.
I don't think it's a woman.
A
No.
hell of a woman.
That or it's a lot of women.
The gray silhouette began to move as highway woman arose.
Highway woman attacks your city and makes love.
She's fucking City Hall.
Oh my God! No.
Stop.
That's it.
Stop! I tried.
Highway lady.
That's the movie poster. It's just a silhouette of something terrible happening in the foreground, and just a man, someone standing in the shadow going, "Stop!" Like pointing a finger at something off screen and horrifying.
Hey, you.
The courage of someone to just say no. Highway woman.
Should you be there?
I know that shouldn't be there.
So, you guys said that you had brought some stuff for the 10th anniversary.
I ain't bring shit.
I did. I had some questions.
Okay.
I had some questions I wanted to go over
Some
because
quandaries.
Fifth.
yeah, it was interesting. I may not have gone back to re-listen,
Yeah.
to the show,
Yep.
but
I'm talking shit.
I am curious to know. So hold on one second. Let me pull it up.
Oh, jeez.
Shut up.
Pulling it up,
Good, pull it up song.
strapping it down, lugging it in.
Loving it round.
Oh,
Pulling it up.
pull up song.
Get it up,
Gotta pull it up, lug it in,
pull it down.
bob it, and drop it, and lick it and flip it.
So
Pull it on down.
over 10 years, we made each other laugh a lot.
No, not that
True.
much.
What's one particular bit
Oh, I don't remember.
that stands out over the course of 10 years? Something
Mash
that
it.
I
won't even.
I know that still makes you laugh to this day, man.
I would say, every other day, use mash it in this house. We frequently reference mash it. You get a mash it.
You get mash it
You get a
down.
mash it down, dude. Like, not even close. I mean, maybe once in a while, we'll reference a callback dog or like a listener or something. But hands down, mash it has got to be the bit that
Mash.
bled into
Right.
real life the most. How
Yeah.
about for you guys?
No, I know there's not a bit, but the thing I not frequently think about. But there's this one of the stories we did where Matt, you were the dungeon master, and I think I was driving a car with Seich and Nikolai. Like I tried to pull the brake, and I failed. And then you described our car crash. We flipped
Okay.
over and over.
Was that like a Halloween special or something like
I
that?
don't know if it was a Halloween special. It was definitely some type of. We did it in a Pick Your Own Adventure.
But like a singular episode, Pick Your Own Adventure? Yeah.
That gives me a chuckle sometimes when I'm, in the bathroom.
No, oh, just
Are you describing a horrific car accident?
in the bathroom.
Well, no, it's funny because I tried to hit the brake or something, and you're like, "Sorry, you didn't do it."
You didn't do it? Okay. I was a mean dungeon master. You didn't hit the brake. Everyone's dead.
Game over.
Game over. Haha. Don't you feel silly? Yeah, I always fondly look back on our character work. I always enjoyed character work, and I loved falling into those bits. I don't know if Michael Hansby or Spaceman Nikolai made me laugh more.
Yeah. I mean, Spaceman Nikolai would definitely made me laugh the most. I enjoy doing both, but Spaceman Nikolai is my favorite character by far. Yeah.
Or Slippy Tans.
Oh,
Now, what was
yeah, big yawning.
what was some of the comments or the questions?
Oh yeah, we definitely had questions from Discord.
What's your fucking guy's problem?
Where have you been? Where's the new episode coming out?
Another funniest bit was sticker corner.
Oh, I wasn't there for that.
I like the ending of Sticker Corner.
What was the ending? I forget.
When I said, "This is stupid. We're not doing it anymore."
It was an odd thing, but we did do it for a number of weeks,
We did.
depending on the amount of stickers on here.
Well, a lot of these were added post Sticker of the Week.
Oh. Untrue stickers.
Mm.
I mean, I'll be honest. There's a lot of questions here about what are we what are we engaging in? What are we listening to? What are we watching? Are we watching House of the Dragon?
Oh, we didn't talk about our movies.
Right, like what movies and things we're watching. But I'm assuming we usually get into that towards the end of the episode.
True.
Keep wanting more.
Seich and I live together again.
Yeah, that's a lot of people here are asking for updates about us and how we've been over the past couple of years.
That's true.
All right.
So, since the podcast ended,
There's no big city living.
I first left big city, and I live with my sister and my bro and my dog now. Then Matt, you left before or after I moved back? Before.
I think I left before you moved.
Yeah.
No, maybe after. I don't know.
About the same time.
yeah,
Maybe.
around the same time.
Around the
Matt
same
lives
time,
in another state.
I have made
state
the
of
big
depression.
move down to Florida and Depressionville. Yes.
Yeah.
I let's be honest. I had dual citizenship for a long time.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Diplomatic
Yeah, we just have
immunity.
primary residence.
Yeah.
Yeah, moved down south. Man,
Did you get the accent?
that was a rough silence, wasn't it?
That was.
All right, so preface this with next couple minutes might be a little sad. So the RLF crew knows we unfortunately did lose Papa Burwell.
We talked about Papa Burwell in episode 1, and it made me very sad this afternoon because we very briefly mentioned him, and I believe Al goes, "Well, how would you describe him?" And you said, "Well, he's just like me, just a lot less senile, a lot more senile, and with gray hair or silver hair."
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that was accurate for the next decade.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, we lost Pops at the beginning of this year, unfortunately, due to COVID.
Yeah.
And that facilitated a big move, change. It's not been great.
It's been rough. It's been rough. It's life gets real sometimes.
Yeah. It's but we're surviving. And I have finally the opportunity to come up and see these fine gentlemen.
Hell
And
yeah.
It's certainly
terrible.
lifted my spirits. For me, they hate it.
No.
I
not been a
went to
fan.
bed last night and I heard Nikolai creep over to Seich's room and knock on the door. And then I heard them whisper and giggle about me for 30, 45 minutes.
He was out. I
What?
thought he was sleeping.
They just...
Could
Rude.
have swore I put the cone of silence on.
I'm a loud giggler.
Seich said something about my feet, and Nikolai, I'm pretty sure it was muffled, but I think he said if it were legal, he wouldn't hesitate to kill me.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and then I definitely said something racist.
Well, that's on par
That's
with
part of the
anything.
course. Yeah,
That's just
anytime after 1 a.m.,
I
Nikolai
calls
gets
him like I see some.
Nikolai gets
I calls him
saucy.
like I see some. Okay. I'm sorry, you can't handle the truth. All right.
Yeah,
I'm aware of the world I live in.
You can't say that to a fifth grader.
Yeah, you
That's
say anything to a fifth grader.
Is that what
Nobody
you've been up
believe
to?
him.
Set a
since
shit.
the podcast ended?
Just running up to.
It's just saying to people, you can't say that.
Yeah, just to people, not to.
Since the podcast ended, I started Badfish Comics.
Yes.
In the past, oh boy, year and a half, 2 years, I've probably done more than 50 small shows and conventions, which is as much as like a garage sale or a show at like a church, all the way up to actually getting to do New York Comic Con in 2021, which was a
Big dick
once in a lifetime.
swinging.
It was a once in a lifetime experience, and it was unbelievable and so much fucking work, but it was awesome. It was so cool, but it's not something that's gonna get to happen regularly because 2021 was a half capacity version of New York Comic Con because of the pandemic and everything.
So is it going to be more extreme this year?
This year is back to full capacity,
Okay.
so
Here come the
crazy.
floodgates.
yeah. I mean, I will be attending, but I will not be vending.
Oh,
So,
okay.
Yeah, I'm not going to be an exhibitor. Last year being an exhibitor was so cool walking up to the doors of the Javits at 6 a.m. and with my lunch bag
Right.
because I'm going to work today. Like that was fucking awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, it really was. It was a great 5 days.
Oh, yeah.
Now, my question is this, and I don't know if this works or how this works, but like, you're not a vendor at Comic-Con.
Yeah, like this year, yeah.
Right. That just means you don't have a booth.
Correct.
Now, if you went to other people's booths with your expensive books that you brought looking to unload,
People do it all the time.
that's what I was going to ask.
Trades.
So you could absolutely go there and do trades.
Oh, absolutely.
Okay.
Trade a lot of times.
Tradesies.
So, as a comic book dealer, sometimes trades are better. So, for example, let's say I'm out hunting in the wild and I find a Hulk 181. Let's use a book everybody knows. First or second appearance of Wolverine, depending on where you land on that debate. But let's say I find that Hulk 181 and I buy it for $50. And now I'm at a show, and of course I've got the book priced at like, I don't know, fucking $25,000, depending on the condition. Or as Nikolai in episode 1 of RLF would have said, depending on the rating. Which,
The rating.
when I said the rating, I audibly now went, ugh, the rating. Instead of saying the word grade. Anyway, so now, remember, I'm only $50 into this book. Someone is going to walk up to me and say, well, I want to trade you my first appearance of Poison Ivy. And I know it's worth like $20,000. So you've got your $25,000 first Wolverine. I'll give you my $20,000 book and $5,000. So me as the dealer, I have now spent $50, earned $5,000 cash, and still have a book worth valued at $20,000.
It's basically just flipping the book for profit
So trades.
sooner.
So
flip that
trades
house.
are very, depending on the book, depending on the trade, and depending on the dealer, they are very popular and lucrative. Some dealers love doing trades. Some dealers just want to do cash and just not have to deal with any of it.
Some dealers just want to have fun. Those ones are dangerous. You gotta watch out.
Yes,
So are you planning on going with like
I have
a
a
half
couple.
full box?
I have a couple of slabs I'm gonna be bringing, and it's more to look because I want to upgrade the grade for my collection.
Gotcha.
Yeah. Now, one thing that I'm very interested in is during episode 1, while recanting my tale of walking around the Comic-Con floor, I talked about how cool it was because at one point I got to look at a Detective Comics 27. And apparently I was given a price for Detective Comics 27 that they had at the time.
Uh-oh.
And it was a 3.0.
Okay.
And apparently the number that I was told at this con in
Right.
2011 was $60,000.
You would slit a man's throat for that pricing right now,
Do
wouldn't
you
you?
know how much a Detective 27 is estimated valued at now in 2022?
For that
That one.
grade.
That one.
Grade
Condition.
3.0
For that rating.
for that rating. You son of a bitch.
80,000?
250,000.
Much closer, but over.
186.
I mean, almost on the money. The estimated value is around $200,000.
Jeez.
So if I had
3 times.
because I make a joke like, all right, well, if I max out all my credit cards and dump all of my money into this one purchase, maybe I could get like halfway to the purchase or whatever. So if I'd actually bought that book, it has gone up to $200,000.
But see, and here's my thing: is like, yes, you'd be sitting on $200,000,
But I really
right now.
wouldn't, because
You really wouldn't, and you'd also be doing that, and then sitting on at the time what would have been $60,000
debt.
of crippling debt for a decade.
I would have been essentially saddling a college loan after having gone to college on myself if I had done that.
Yes.
Yeah. But it's just odd. Like, I'm so glad that I said the number.
Right.
That I said the grade or the rating and the price.
So then you
Because
could
it's just,
look it up and be like,
yeah, it's like a nice snapshot in time. So,
Man, that would have been crazy.
yeah.
Yeah, if the first episode you were like, yeah, I dropped $60,000 on this
$1,000.
comic book. By the way,
Yeah.
I'm Nikolai.
Yeah. 10 years later. So I'm still living on the streets. But I got that book.
I mean, yeah, that would be a good investment.
It'd be a down payment on
Now.
a house.
Right.
For the 10 years,
Yeah.
at some point it becomes a good investment.
Yeah.
But for a while, things are rough. That's interesting, though.
So what's your update, Al?
Yeah,
and
what's
Sykes?
your-
What you
what's
two have
your-
been up to?
Judge been living life.
I hate
it.
you.
I've
Left Brooklyn. Left it in the dust.
you left Brooklyn.
I said, Sir Bizlo, fuck you.
Sir Bislow, I love you. You didn't get to come to the Labor Day barbecue,
He
but
didn't want to. He fakes being sick.
he wasn't sick.
Fake being sick all the time.
My favorite. What was the question?
Your favorite scent.
What have you been up to
My favorite scent.
in the year and a half since RLF
Forget
ended?
his bullshit scent question.
Cookies. And I've gotten used to big dogs. Big dogs.
Big dog.
Is
Where my
that
dog
sense? Or?
Since big dogs.
Oh, no, I was saying
no,
scent.
no, the big
Like,
dog scent.
You got
He doesn't-
used
he
to
doesn't-
big dog smell.
Yeah.
You don't like those stinky dogs.
Cookies and big dogs. Mix them up. Which one is it?
at? You could always tell.
Yeah.
If you have a cookie that might smell like a big dog,
Don't eat that
do
cookie.
not eat the cookie.
Nope.
Well, it might be a Harry Potter cookie. You never know. Those
A
are fine.
Harry Potter cookie?
Yeah, they got the beans, so why not?
You mean jizz and jelly beans?
Yeah, that's the same thing. Beans,
They got the
jelly beans.
beans.
You know, cookies, like, if you want to find a bakery, it's like a real scent-based thing, right? It's one of the few industries, like that and bakeries
Yeah.
are one of the few industries that are like scent-based things.
Right.
If you ever smelled Big Dog coming from a bakery, I'm not going in that bakery.
Yeah. Also, like, what would big dog smell like?
Just
'Cause
wet, maybe balls.
I guess
balls.
I'm thinking Big Dog. I guess the smell of wet dog, like that.
I agree.
But
Because that is a distinct odor.
yes,
Yeah.
it smells like nasty Cheeto or Fritos, kind of.
It ain't
I
easy
guess,
being
kinda.
cheesy.
It ain't. I've been
It's
cheesy
their
once.
skin, the paws on the paws on their skin, on the pads of their paws for some reason smell like Fritos. I don't know why.
Okay.
Why you
Dogs are
smell? Why you
weird.
smell them paws?
Spend a lot of time with the pads of the paws, the
Yeah,
pups.
that's weird.
I smell my dog's feet. Call me weird.
That's weird. That's weird. I want to be very clear. That's weird.
No, but I'll be playing with Cooper and he'll like fucking paw at me, and then like I'll be like, I eat fucking Fritos. Why do your fucking feet stink? What is that? And I'll watch his
You
little-
talking shit to him?
Yeah, don't talk shit to Cooper.
Why your feet
Talk
stink?
shit to Cooper. He's not gonna say anything
stink,
back. Talks a little bitch.
I used to talk shit to my mom's dog. The ears would go up and they'd like go right like next to each other and look like one big ear. I'm like, you have like stupid ears. And now like one of them just doesn't work for some reason. It just stays folded down. So I make fun of it whenever I see him. His name is also Cooper.
Oh, really?
Coopers unite.
Don't ever.
Matt threw
Talk
up
to
gang
me,
signs, dog gang signs.
Yeah, I don't like that. I was beaten up by the dog gang once.
You had an entire dog gang?
Oh no.
That's pretty good. That's pretty good for a dog gang sign.
Two pieces next to each other.
Yeah,
Making
two
a
pieces
W.
crossed.
Crisscross.
Crisscross.
Oh, the wolf.
Yep, the wolf.
And what about you, Syche? Anything change?
He said,
Yeah,
I said
yeah,
everything.
dude, he moved.
Yeah,
That's it. That's the
left
extent of
Brooklyn. Left Brooklyn in the dust. Told Ezra, just love, fuck you.
Syche is,
You're
life,
not getting anything more out of him.
his life has come full circle in the 10 years. He started off here, and he's come back here.
Yep.
It's a Moonbase Alpha
Made my
2.
round trip, yeah.
It's a good circle.
It has been fun visiting the space station again.
Yeah.
Walking around
The
here.
odor was unexpected.
It smelled like big dog for some reason.
It did smell like big dog.
gotta get
Big dog and Frito paws.
And there was that thing by the entrance where like "Get Out" was written in that strange red paint.
Yeah, well, that never paid off though.
Yeah.
Never paid.
As I still kept showing up.
Perfect for storytelling. just shoot.
Yeah, that was nice. Bye.
Yeah, it was crazy when we had to fight all those aliens.
Right?
Yeah.
Nah, but I mean, yeah.
Matt tried to kiss one of them.
Oh, the fucking the thing.
Tattoo.
Yeah.
Click clack, patty wag.
So a while back, OAJ.
Wildcat dude.
OAJ09 on Instagram.
Or
Uh-huh.
his full name is Mark OAJ.
Yeah,
Mark.
Mark Oj.
Got a tattoo on the
On his
where-
body.
Was it on the leg or the
on his
arm?
body. It was
It
on
was
his
the
body.
leg. The back of the leg, right?
I don't know.
Some body part.
Mark, I remember you told us where this was,
And we have since forgotten.
but it looks like a body part.
You didn't tell me today. I'm not
It
gonna
looks like it better be for a tattoo.
remember.
Those only go on the body.
Yeah, you can get them other places.
Otherwise, they're art.
I don't know. Maybe got a meat wall.
That's true. Hey, you come over.
Hey, whoa.
What is a meat wall?
Just,
The wall made of meat,
Yeah,
Matt.
you can tattoo it and
It's not a
stuff.
fancy, clever name.
It's new.
Yeah, you want to come over and tattoo my meat wall?
Yo, come on, bro.
I'm pretty sure you described this horror movie to me earlier today.
Oh, kinda, yeah.
Meat wall.
There's this thing. Don't worry about it.
Sites can't reveal it.
Yeah, in case somebody steals my idea.
Well, there's
For a
we
meat wall.
we
It's a
want
serial killer who kills people with tattoos and puts them up on his wall.
No, that's not how it goes.
It carves
Turn-
them off like
Turns
like
into a
jigsaw.
meat. Turns into a meat wall.
I'd watch it.
It's called meat wall.
I'd watch it.
The Al Chestbreed story.
Meat wall.
Meat wall.
Actually, no. Technically, that's copyright. So now this has a date, and it's our idea first. So.
Well, I'll say
Our idea? You mean my idea?
Yeah, well, it
You're
came out of
outta
my
here.
mouth.
You're out of here.
Came out of my mouth on air, so
I'll send the recording
kind of mine.
through the mail. It'll be okay. But Mark got a tattoo here. I don't know if you're reading it.
It's not actually Mark. It's OJ. Yeah. But describe the tattoo. What are you looking at?
Oh, it's got some text here,
Some letters.
some letters.
Nice. Nice.
It's a Band-Aid.
3 words,
Uh,
8 letters.
And it says, if I need a gun, I don't want to be there.
No, we stopped. Like
15 minutes.
this is just an anniversary show. We're not bound by those laws anymore.
Oh.
No,
we
that's
can
it.
keep going.
No, that's it.
Yeah, we
that's
don't
it.
have to-
I'm out of here.
No, Sage, we're here forever.
But don't we have to do like a long preamble about like warfare and how we evaded danger?
No, man. Show's over. We can end it whenever we want.
Oh.
We've stopped recording half hour ago. This is just with us talking.
Oh, yeah,
What?
we're the
I'm
master.
gonna say racial slurs! Oh, turn it off!
We're probably going to have to stand outside online at All American.
It's certainly colder than just a sweatshirt. I have a hat in the car. Don't worry.
I should have kept the sweatpants on under my jeans.
Yeah.
Jesus. You ever have a thought that's just so outside of where you
Then we gotta stand outside, probably.
Well, we don't have to. We got American.
No, Matt.
Going to All American.
Yeah, Matt.
We're All American boys!
I'm an all-American girl. Boy,
We are
shit.
the members of
The All American team. Oh, God. Don't you fucking hotbox us.
I farted 4 times.
Oh, I hate the winter so much. I hate it.
Oh, this is my time to shine.
I love it.
It's like I was built for this.